making Holiday miss, but the crowd wants to see him counter after he makes Holiday miss.
Push off.
And shouldn't they?
Yes, they should. That's what they paid for.
Good straight right hand by Mosley.
Break, don't punch.
Holiday unable to land anything overwhelmingly effective, but touching Mosley with the leather, just trying to stay occupied.
Pull out.
I mean, I'm waiting.
Hands are loose. Your hands are loose.
Holiday. There is no Holiday to fight, obviously, but I'm waiting for him to land something really crisp, solid, and I.
Ninth round begins, and there are a lot of Mosley supporters who wouldn't have thought that he would need to go into the ninth round against Phillip Holiday.
But it's good he's doing this because he proves a lot to everybody at one time. They won't have to wonder, can he go the distance, or can he stay strong throughout the entire fight, or can he deal with the pressure? He's proving all of that right here tonight.
Don't punch.
He's had to be a real professional, and he's been a pro.
That's it. Push off. That's it.
Now Shane Mosley appears to be catching his second win. One point he seemed to be a little arm weary, but now he seems to be coming on again.
Break, don't punch. Step up. Hands up, guys.
1, 2, up and down.
Let him out, Phil. Push him off. That's it. Your hands are loose, guys.
A good right hand by Shane Mosley. Now he's finding the mark again.
Now suddenly it looks like round one again. Mosley was crisp and firing combinations effectively. Well, a little bit earlier in the fight, we showed you a shot of Holiday's mom from Benoni, South Africa, Joyce Ann Holiday. Director Mark Payton tells me that he's been watching her and that throughout the bout, she has not watched a single punch thrown. She faces to the wall during the action. Technical title of the series is Boxing After Dark, and that's what it's become, a tactical boxing match. Here between slugger Shane Mosley and windmill punching machine Phillip Holiday. Harold Letterman through 9 rounds. Continues to show Mosley with a clear lead. And in the ring, the wrestling match continues as Holiday continues to work Mosley. And Steve Smoger asks Mosley to quit holding Holiday.
Stay out there and box, guys. Come on.
A good body shot by Mosley.
He's landed a lot of good body shots, but one at a time.
Hey,
yep, they take their toe.
You're wrestling, guys. You're wrestling. Let's go now. Come on, Phil.
Couple of leaping left hooks by Mosley.
You see, now there was an opportunity a moment ago, Roy, for Holiday to punch, and he held instead.
Yeah, that means that these body shots that Mosley landing one at a time is starting to take a toll on him because he doesn't want to get caught with one anymore. Holiday holding where he should be punching that, like you said. That usually means something's wrong. He's getting hurt or he's hurting bad one.
Mosley able to land some vicious body shots in this round. Some of his best contact since the first 2 rounds. One punch at a time, but Mosley doing most of the scoring here.
Don't punch, don't punch, don't punch.
I think he's regained his confidence. He's focused again, and he has Holiday backing up. These are not points that Holiday's supposed to be backing up at.
Outstanding combinations there by Shane Mosley.
Let him out, Shane, let him out. My daughter, on daughter. Break, don't punch, don't punch, don't punch, don't punch.
Yeah, Shane is really putting a hurting on Holiday's body. Holiday is holding more inside now than Mosley is. And this is where Holiday is supposed to reign supreme at.
Yeah, Mosley has left Holiday's rib cage red and puffy on both sides.
Please don't punch, I'm here.
He has pounded him viciously to both sides of the body.
Oh, good shot he tried. That would have ended matters.
Step.
Would have ended matters, huh?
Yes, it would have.
Budding play-by-play man Roy Jones borrowing phrases from some of the great ones.
His repertoire, but let's remember he's going against an undefeated champion. He's successfully defended his title 6 times, who has a very difficult style to fight. Harold Letterman, how do you have it?
Larry, I agree. I'll go along with the stylist this time because although we score an effective aggressiveness, Phillip Holiday's aggressive but not effective. He comes rushing in and Shane Mosley punches him. I got it 8 rounds to 2, 98-92. Shane Mosley, it's all over but the shouting unless Holiday scores a knockout.
Well, Harold, the way I've been scoring some fights lately, I would have thought that the Titanic would have beaten the iceberg. But I agree with you on this one.
Watch your head.
Shane's fought a very intelligent fight tonight. He got caught up in Holiday's fight for a minute, but he's beating Holiday at his own game right now.
Shane Mosley has never fought past the 10th round, so this is his first trip to round 11. The folks in his camp insist that he didn't train or didn't spar more than 10 rounds at any time for this bout. I tend to doubt that. I don't think they would have come into this fight without having him spar 12 rounds at least once.
He's really putting a banging on Holiday's body right now.
Mosley has landed virtually all of the hard punches in this fight as far as I can see.
Certainly in the last couple of rounds that's been the case. He's been hammering Holiday to the body in the last couple of rounds, and I think he just decided to dispense with any plans for a knockout, quit trying to go upstairs on Holiday, and went back to raking the body as he did effectively in the first 2 or 3 rounds.
Which was what was winning the fight for him in the beginning.
Yeah.
Hands up.
He seemed to slow down when he started headhunting a little bit and looking to try to set Holiday up for a knockout. And he seems to have decided in the past couple of rounds, well, maybe that just won't happen. I'll take what he's giving me, which is the rib cage for a lot of points.
Very smart thing to do.
A weary Phillip Holiday bearing in. It's the only way he knows how to fight, but no sting on the punches. Just a continual sort of arm-punching motion for Holiday as he tries to put leather on Mosley, but without much effect.
But tonight you're seeing the difference in a good fighter and a good boxer.
Mosley's the boxer.
Yeah, Holiday has no balance. He just punches and punches, and he always depends on his condition to win fights for him. And now he's met a guy that can stand up to that also knows how to box. He's usually not going to come out too good in these type of incidents.
Mosley portraying a sense of urgency to his son Shane, demanding, take the round. I think it's a very good idea in any fight that's likely to go the distance to go out and close the show and win the 12th round.
Yeah, he doesn't want to see him rob his son. He's probably seen it happen a few times to a few different great fighters, and he doesn't want to see it happen to him. That was a smart thing to tell him.
Break, don't punch, don't punch, don't punch.
As long as he doesn't get careless, though.
Phillip Holiday has never in his career scored a knockout past the 10th round, so in all likelihood, Holiday is looking for the kind of miracle he's never before produced in his terrific unbeaten career.
Push out of there yourself. Pull your hand out.
Phillip Holiday just doesn't seem to have that big knockout punch anyway.
Nope. No, he would have to land about 20 unanswered blows at this point to get Mosley into the kind of trouble that could produce a knockout.
And a few elbows and headbutts on top of it.
Step around, step around. Put your head up, baby. Put your head around. Okay.
So you're not tempted to say that Shane has taken any kind of a chance in being aggressive and going out with the mindset that he has to win the round.
No, I don't think he is, because I don't think Holiday can hurt him nowhere.
Although he was momentarily off balance there as Holiday went after him with the right hand, and Holiday could have knocked Mosley down if he tagged him on the chin right there.
Yeah, but I don't think so. I don't think he's really strong enough at this point to knock Mosley down.
Well, he was just back on his heels for a second.
That's all.
Left hook to the body, one of Holiday's better shots of the whole fight. Mosley barely felt it.
That's it. Way to push off.
All things considered,
when a fighter
Mosley's
puts his head down in order to get close to the opponent, there's not a whole heck of a lot you can do, because a good professional fighter can make an ugly fight out of any fight if he's determined to do that.
That's right.
Just like what we just saw there.
That's it. Push
in
off.
that exchange.
Break, that's it. Oh, let me in. A little bit to go, guys. A little bit to go. Come on, fellas.
In my judgment, Holiday has just been outclassed in this fight.
That's basically what happened tonight. No other way to put it.
some flat spots in the middle for Shane Mosley, but he started fast and is finishing well. Right hand side, kind of a half uppercut, landed flush for Mosley.
Break, don't punch, no punch, no punch.
Holiday, no stranger to work. He'll keep at it, but he just hasn't found a way to damage Shane Mosley in any way in this fight. Something a little bit more spectacular.
Yeah, it was not an aesthetically pleasing contest, we can say.
Yeah, but he got the job done. He patiently held on, did what he was supposed to do, and he got the job done. He'll come back and make up for it, I'm sure, in his next few outings.
And Joyce Ann Holiday's face might lead you to believe that she's already heard the decision. She hasn't. But that's likely to be the way she looks right after the decision is announced as well.
You're right.
Phillip Holiday never able to build up the rhythm and tempo which had carried him to 6 successful title defenses. A man who
113. Judge Robert O'Brien scores it 117-111. And Judge Clement Martin scores it 115-114. Unanimous decision for the IBF lightweight champion of the world, Sugar Shane Mosley.
So unanimous decision for Mosley in a fight that was scored perhaps a little closer than some of us might have suspected.